What's up, YouTube? This is your boy. Welcome, YouTube Nation. Today is a very new, exciting episode of Sex Game. Now, this one's going to be talking about the word respect. So, we're going to call the title of this video Sex Game. Every man and woman wants respect. See, the reason why this video is getting made is because a lot of YouTubers make great content videos. I was just watching one by this very interesting guy. Um, and he claimed that he's the only one on the internet that makes his content to the way where nobody is on his level, which I find funny. Because if you look in the top 20, he don't even come in at number 15 the way he be talking. But my point is, this YouTube video is going to be called Sex Game. Every man and every woman wants respect. Now, most pickup artists, most dating coaches, they always talk about you got to hit the nightclubs, you got to hit the bars, get the girls, get the phone numbers. But you notice in their 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour lecture, they don't talk about how to get the woman to respect you at the nightclubs and the bars. They don't talk about how to get women to respect you at work or at school. You see, what I learned in playing basketball, going to the gym and doing weight training / bodybuilding, martial arts, boxing, being a filmmaker, being a YouTuber, going to acting school, well, which is all at the same school anyway, at LA City College, went to the theater academy, took some theater classes, took some television classes, took some film classes, took some filmmaking classes. Guess what? They all have one thing in common. It all starts with a word called respect. You see, no man or no woman on this planet Earth, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, is going to respect you as a man or as a woman unless you have respect for the art, you have respect for yourself, and you have respect for other people. And you see, pickup artists and dating coaches, they don't teach that in their seminars because they want to sell their books, their DVDs. Same thing with Red Pill Men. Same thing with guys in the Manosphere. You notice they'll talk about how to mac to women. But they don't want to talk about this one word called respect. It all starts with the word respect. Did Michael Jordan play basketball so people can like him throughout his whole entire NBA basketball career? No. He won 6 NBA championships, 2 three-peats, and went undefeated in the NBA Finals for respect. Did Kobe Bryant win 5 NBA championships because Kobe Bryant wanted somebody to like him? No. Kobe won 5 NBA championships to be the greatest of all times, the best of all times, to get respect. You see, what's missing today in 2020 is the word respect. You know, you could be the best basketball player, the best football player in the world, but if no man or woman respects you, being the best basketball player, being the best football player, being the best anything in the world for that matter, is nothing. You get macked to all the women at the nightclubs and the bars, get all the phone numbers, but no man or no woman will respect you. You can make all the money at your job, and again, no man or woman will ever respect you. See, there's a series of stages. There are different levels of respect. The first stage is learning how to take a look in the mirror and learn how to respect yourself. There's love yourself, and then there's respect yourself. That's the first stage of respect, is learning how to respect yourself. Stage 2 of respect is learning how to respect people within a group. That's 2 stages. Stage 3 is learning how to go from I don't want to say a low level, but I'm going to say a reasonable level of respect to a high level of respect. That's 3 levels of respect. Stage 4 is learning how to accept constructive criticism when it's given, good or bad, and learning being able to handle it and improve from it. So this video is for men and for women, because if I make a video just for men, then the women get upset with me if I make it a video all about men. If I make the video for women, then men get angry and upset because I made it for women, so the video's for both. For men and for women. There's no bias. There's no favoritism. There's no being sexist in this video. There's no man bashing. There's no woman bashing in this video. It's fairly balanced. Okay, I'm fair and impartial. Like the Long Ranger, I'm fairly um, partial to making sure both sexes are getting a fair amount of treatment and respect in these videos. So it's not always Alex gonna always get on the women. It's not gonna always be Alex always get on the men. It's gonna be fair, okay? So don't be going in the comment section talking about Alex, you need to get on the women again, or Alex, you need to get on the men again. I'm gonna call out both, fair and impartial, okay? If you don't like that, hold on. If you don't like that, you can go to someone else's YouTube channel and watch a person bash men all day or bash women all day. That's not what this channel is for. It never was for that in the beginning. In fact, none of my YouTube channels are like that. In the past, I've always called out both sexes. It's just that some people always saw me calling out women more than men. But when I do call out men, they don't want to watch those videos. They only want to watch the videos that only call out women only. So, yeah. But I do both. Now, men do want respect. Now, a lot of men have. I had this one black guy, who watched my videos, and he heard what I said in my last video when I specifically said that if you have a question about a video request that I have not made into a video, he watched one of my old videos and commented about my new video on my old YouTube channel. So he heard some of the instructions that I gave 2 days ago, but apparently he didn't seem to understand 100%. You got to be on my new channel in the comment section and say, Alexander Oden, I want you to make a video request about something I have not made it into a video, whether it's about self-improvement, whether it's about sex or dating, whether it's about television and film entertainment, requests like that. But when you go on my old channel to my old video to send me some information about the new video on my new channel, it makes me wonder, do you follow 100% instructions? People on this channel comment me, I'm able to communicate with them faster. When I have to go to my old channel and look at your comment, it becomes time consuming because now you're taking time away from someone else on my new channel that might have a similar question. So I decided to make this video for this guy because he told me that he's black, which that's surprising. He told me that he's short and ugly, and he wanted me to give him some dating tips. And I kind of went like, I'm just gonna make this video about respect, cause I had to get some information. And I was trying to get him to tell me about himself, but he didn't really want to tell me about himself. And the way I help people is you got to tell me your whole story. You got to tell me what happened in high school and college, because if I just give you any random information, same thing these stupid, delusional pickup artist dating coach do, by the way, just give you random information that don't help, then it ain't gonna look too good in me trying to help you succeed at anything. Yeah, you see how problematic that is. Now, I've learned something, and I learned this from my mom, and this lesson followed me into the martial arts. And that is, if, see, most men focus on women disrespecting them, right? But most of us, we don't realize that if a man disrespects you in front of a woman, that's how you lose all your respect. There are so many rules about respect. They don't talk about them in pickup artists and dating coaches. They don't talk about them in the Manosphere. They don't even talk about them in Red Pill. They'll make all of these people make their content about how to get girls at nightclubs and bars and how to score, how to make money, get your own business. They'll talk about that. But what's missing from all their content is they don't talk about the word respect. See, there's so many rules, it's not funny. One of the rules is if a man disrespects you in front of another man, a man's going to disrespect. All men will disrespect you. If a woman see you get disrespected by one or two men, then she gonna think it's okay to disrespect you because why? She see everybody else is. And that's how you get rejected more than she don't find you physically, sexually attractive, or because you ain't got a house or a car, or you don't have a nice athletic body. It goes far beyond that. It starts with the respect. You could say something or do something smart and intelligent 1 minute, and then say and do something stupid the next minute and lose all the respect. Remember when you was in high school and college, your professor, your teacher told you in the beginning of the school semester, everyone starts off with an A, and whatever you do during the school semester will determine if you keep that A. You go from an A to a B, right? Then you go from a B to a C. Then you go from a C to a D, and then you go from a D to a fail. Or they would say zero, right? Well, it's the same thing with respect. Everyone starts off with 100% respect as a man and as a woman. Problem is, you say and you do stuff 1 minute to get more respect, and then you say and do stuff again to lose the respect. And the more people see that, the more they're most likely not to give you the respect that you're looking for. That's the rules of respect. The next rule is don't confuse respect with street respect. I'm going to say it again. Don't confuse respect with street respect. They both sound the same, but they're both different. When you're at work, when you're at school, you can seek respect. But when you're on the street, you gotta seek street respect. I'm gonna make a future YouTube video probably around late spring, early summer called Sex Game Respect versus Street Respect to give you a far better idea of what's the difference. Because if I was to try to explain it in this video, it would be too long of a video, the video would lose its purpose, and the message of the video would get lost in translation, and then people would be like, man, I didn't understand nothing you said in the video because I'm talking about two different subjects in one video. I used to do that in the past. In the first 2 years of my YouTube career, I would accidentally talk about two subjects in one video, and I would get a whole bunch of people commenting saying, bro, stay on one subject, one video at a time. Don't talk about two or three subjects in one video. It's too confusing. I would actually get some men and women that would comment and say, stay on one subject. So I'm going to try to stay on one subject as much as I can to the name of the title of the video. Because I used to do that 2-3 years ago. Even when I was in film school, my professor at LACD College, she would look at me with a smile and say, don't try to make a video 20, 30, 40 minutes and then wonder why people ain't watching the videos because you keep going back and forth with two or three different subjects. Don't slap some stuff together either, because they can tell when you just made some stuff up and you put some stuff together. It's called winging. You're just winging it. And they'll tell that you just put some stuff together. You're supposed to sit down, plan, and thought out and well execute when you do the video, not just turn the camera on like I did and turn the video on. Like if she were to see some of these YouTube videos, she would probably point out anywhere between 15 to maybe 30 mistakes made in all the videos. To me and you, it's maybe 5, maybe 6, 7 video mistakes. She might point out 15 to 30 mistakes made in the video. You know, she'll say 1 minute you got good lighting, bad lighting. You need to stop filming in the same location. You need to have multiple locations. Instead of handheld, you should have it on a tripod. I'm just trying to tell you how she is as a woman. I mean, you want to know how come I'm so good at filmmaking? She's part of the reason why I'm so good at filmmaking. And a lot of times I got my constructive criticism. And when it was necessary, she would break her foot off in my ass when it was necessary. I'm just trying to explain to you the type of teacher I had at LA City College in the film department. She did television and film. Very well good person to have on your side. Very good person to learn from. Very good person to have in your corner, to back you. So if you made it in the industry, she would be happy and proud of you. But at the same time, she would always have her game face on and be like, please take this more serious. There's someone else that might want the opportunity. They might give it to them and not to you, which I'm telling you people the rules of respect. You see, I just gave you a clear-cut example. This is college. I'm being told this. Another one, rules of respect. Your last name. Your last name is very important. Doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, young or old, black or white, your name is important. When you go to work, they don't look at your first name, they look at your last name. When you go to school, they don't look at your first name, they look at your last name. That's something that my mom, my dad, my uncle, my teachers, my doctors, and martial arts teachers would tell me over and over and over and over again until it clicked. When you when you go write a check, they don't look at the first name, they look at the last name. And when you write in cursive or in print, they don't look at the first name, look at the last name. See, I'm telling you the keys of the rules of respect. Because a lot of the red pills, a lot of the guys in the manosphere, a lot of the guys that are pickup artists dating coach, they ain't talking about that. And when they do make a video about respect, they just talk about how to get the respect at the nightclub and the bar. It ain't just nightclubs and bars. It's work, it's school, the doctor's office, at the gas station, at the bank. It's all around. So I'm trying to give you the breakdown on, the rules, because nobody really want to talk about the rules. So I'm going to talk about the rules. Now that I explain it to you, because most men focus on, oh, she rejected me again. Yeah, but what most men don't ask themselves, because this happened to me, like, let's see, if I got ever rejected by a girl, I would probably say maybe 10 times, and I'd probably say 6 or 7 out of 10 times that I got rejected, I probably failed to look at the fact that I got I got disrespected by another man, and that woman saw it and thought it was okay to disrespect me. See, that's where the problem comes in. It ain't just because you pick on the woman for giving you a fake phone number, fake email. You got to remember who's in your social circle. Do everybody in your social circle respect you or disrespect you? Because if everyone in the group is disrespecting you, then anyone else who joins the group will do the same exact behavior. If everybody respects you, and when new people come in the group, they will respect you. That means not just girls, guys will try to give you a cigarette. If you're in the hood, of course, they'll try to give you some weed, uh, some beer, some coffee, some Coca-Cola, some Pepsi. When they give you food or a drink, that's a sign of respect. Um, when they give you constructive criticism, it's like when you're in high school and college, the teacher will put something on the paper saying, I gave you a B plus or a B minus or a C plus or a C minus because I don't see the motivation. I don't see you putting no effort into your work. And if you don't put no effort into your work when we have the finals, you might fail the class. You might fail the actual grade. Yeah, they put that on your paper. That's called constructive criticism. They either put it on your paper or they wait until class is out and they talk to you one-on-one in their office or in the classroom to explain to you the reason why they gave you the grade they gave you, good or bad, and if you want a better grade, what you would have to do to improve. That's called constructive criticism of respect. They do that to you in high school, college, and at work. If you get a personal trainer at the gym, they do the same, pretty much the same thing. Oh, you need to leave the fast food alone and eat some fruits and vegetables if you really want that six pack. It's called constructive criticism of respect. 90% bullshit, 10% truth. I'm going to say it again. 90% bullshit, 10% truth. Yes, that's my quote. Now that I explain it for the men, if you want respect, you have to understand something. Not every man and not every woman is going to respect you in this world. No matter what you do, no matter how many times you do something, no matter how many times you try hard, not everyone is going to see it your way. Do you realize I have 2 gyms that I go to, Planet Fitness and 24 Hour Fitness, and yet there are some people who respect me. There are some people who disrespect me. Some people might say, well, it's because you're an asshole. Well, even when I'm not an asshole, Some people respect me, some people disrespect me. Sometimes they'll try to test me to see how I react. Sometimes I react to it, sometimes I don't react to it. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. And I'm saying the same thing for you men and your women. It's gonna happen. Now that I gave you men some advice, now let me give the women some advice. Now some women might get mad if they see a girl get all the respect and all the attention from all the other girls in the pack. Same thing. If all the girls respect you in the wolf pack, then when you add new members into the group, you'll get respect. If all the girls in the wolf pack disrespect you, then when you add new members, they'll do the same behavior. It's called learned behavior. And you have to be able to see the signs. When people first see you at work, are they happy to see you or are they disappointed to see you? Which one? That's how you'll know. A second one is when they talk. If you feel like they're always upset with you when they talk, like if they say something like, so, uh, I hear ABC. If they say something to you like a smart ass sarcastically, they're probably upset with you. You probably might say, well, I ain't said anything or done anything to these people. And like my mother told me like about 15, 20 times, you don't have to say anything and you don't have to do anything for someone to be upset or happy with you. I'm just trying to explain the subject matter and the title of the video. Now, that I explained the most difficult part. Now let's get to the different ways respect can be earned if you're a man or a woman. Some men might go the I want my own business route. It's very successful. It works a lot. Some guys might get their own business and get all the respect. Some guys might say, you know what? I'm going to get a second job. I'm going to get 2 jobs. I'm going to get 3 jobs. Sometimes that usually is the answer. Some people might say, I might pick up a sport and play basketball or football. Or I might be a personal trainer and help someone get in athletic shape. Sometimes that might actually work. There are different ways to get respect. And it all depends on what you do when you get it. Some people do boxing because they feel like they don't ever get respect. So some men might do boxing, martial arts, wrestling. Some people might go into the military. Yeah, I heard that works very good. Some people might become doctors, lawyers, police officers, firefighters. It works. Those are multiple ways to get men and women to respect you. Now, some men might say, well, how does this help me when it comes to dating? Well, simple. It ain't just women that gotta respect you, it's other men that gotta respect you. If the men disrespect you in front of the women, that's where your problem's gonna begin. So you can't always put all of the blame on the woman, okay? If you're a woman and you get disrespected by other women and men see it, then it's going to be hard for you to get that man's attention because he's seen you get disrespected by a group of women. It's a two-way street. It works both ways. I'm making the video because I don't see any YouTubers who are red pill or who are in the manosphere or pickup artists or dating coaches even making this video. Like, they might make a video about respect, but that's usually pertaining to the nightclubs, the bars, and every now and then you might get a guy that says it's for everything. But most of the time, he's not trying to make that video in the way that I'm trying to break it down and explain it to where you got the idea of where I'm coming from. Think about it. Some people just use that title of the video because they know it pertains to dating. I'm talking about when it pertains to dating and when it doesn't. Because I feel like pickup artists and dating coaches just don't talk about the word respect. So not only I'm saying the word respect, I'm trying to give you the definitions. I'm trying to explain the different ways you can get it. I'm talking about when you get it and what happens when you lose it and why you get it and why you lose it. So hopefully no one is confused in this video. And if you have a video request, please come to the right channel and comment. If you go to my old YouTube channels and comment there, you know how long it's going to take for me to get from that channel to the other channel and see who's commenting? If it's a channel I use actively, then yes. If it's a channel that I don't use for quite a while, it's going to be very difficult. Until next time, peace, because somebody blowing up my house phone.